Hello, and welcome to another newsletter from Construction Programs and Results. I'm Michael Stone, and I'll be sharing our newsletter with you. We are into our second month of the year now, and there are some things that you need to take a look at. Have you reviewed your business and how it did in 2021? Have you taken the time to plan your new business for 2022? Our clients tell us that when they review the previous 12 months of business and then plan the next 12 months of business, they almost always reach their goals by the 8th, 9th, or 10th month of the next year. I love the phone calls we get in the latter part of the year from contractors that have set sales goals for the coming year and have reached or exceeded those goals. Those people are successful, they are profitable, and they are well able to take good care of their families. Where will you and your company be this year, in August, September, or October? This is not a practice round, my friends, not a practice round. Let's make sure your journey is well planned. Are you keeping yourself and your crews motivated to stay on schedule with your job production? I know the weather is a real problem right now, but you can spend time griping and complaining about almost everything, or you can stay focused and get things done. Is it easy? No, but you already know that. Let's get out there and kick some butt. Let's make things happen. Call if we can help. Now, our newsletter. Managing the job, priorities. I recently spoke with a couple who had attended one of our 2-day classes a few years back. They were the general contractor on a project that had started to go south and was picking up speed. The project was a large remodel between $200,000 and $300,000. The price was agreed to, the contract was written, and the job had started. The general contractor had other jobs in process, so when it came time to iron out the cabinet details, they let the cabinet subcontractor take over the design process. The cabinet company met with the owner and without the general contractor present. The cabinet company representative told the owner that they'd charge an additional design fee to put the plans together for the cabinets. Boom, that's all it took. The customer was angry. They called the general contractor and shared their opinion on having to pay an additional design fee. As you would expect, that's also when they started asking for proprietary information, and everything went downhill from there. The contractor called and asked for advice. To prevent them from ending up in this spot on any future projects, I started with, "This is why the job went bad." Some of you already know what I said. If there's one thing a general contractor should never do, and I mean never, it is let specialty contractors meet with owners on their own. There's always a chance that someone will say something that starts a fire, and you won't be there to stamp it out before it grows. If I were the general contractor sitting in that meeting, I'd have thrown that cabinet company representative right out the front door. Extra fee for a cabinet design my rosy red behind. That wasn't the agreement. If the cabinet company wanted a design fee, they should have told the general contractor directly and said nothing to the owner, or they should have just included the fee in their price to build and install the cabinets, which, by the way, should have only went to the general contractor. Let me back up a bit here. The cabinet details also should have been worked out before the contract was ever written. I don't know why it wasn't done earlier. I was told that the cabinet company couldn't or wouldn't quote the job without a detailed set of drawings for the cabinets. When I was in my early 30s, I worked as a cabinet division manager for one of the largest remodeling firms in the nation for a year and a half. And I can tell you that if that's the case, this cabinet company doesn't have an efficient estimating system in place for their work. An estimating database for cabinets, parts, hardware, and installation would allow the cabinet company to complete an estimate in an hour or less, and that would apply to almost all residential kitchens. I suggested that the general contractor have a face-to-face meeting with the cabinet company and get things straightened out. Then we talked about going to see their customer to get those issues resolved, that day if possible. I also suggested some additional language that they needed to include in future contracts. What's the lesson here? Never send a sub or specialty contractor to work with an owner one-on-one. It doesn't work. It's dangerous. Those meetings are part of what the general is getting paid to do. If you don't want to take the time and responsibility to put jobs together and make things happen in an orderly manner, you need to reconsider your priorities. Thanks for watching, and may the profits be with you.